All right, pull up a chair, friend, and grab a tea or a glass of wine. I don't judge. We need to talk about Venus sliding into Aquarius, and honey, the vibe is shifting from let's cuddle by the fireplace to I love you, but please get out of my personal bubble for the next 3 hours. The theme, the sovereign soulmate season. Look, we just came out of some heavy traditional energy, and frankly, Venus in Aquarius is here to tell us that normal is a setting on a dryer, not a relationship goal. When the planet of love hangs out with the cosmic rebel, we stop caring about roses and chocolate and start caring about whether our partner actually has an original thought in their head. This transit is the ultimate friendship to lovers arc. It's about loving someone because they're a weirdo, not in spite of it. We want mutual respect, intellectual fireworks, and most importantly, space. If you try to leash an Aquarius influence heart right now, it will simply vanish into thin air like a ghost at a seance. Now, let's be real. The shadow of this transit is basically emotional social distancing. We've all been there, acting like we're too enlightened for messy feelings or using I need my freedom as a fancy excuse to avoid a serious conversation. It's the risk of loving humanity in a big way, grand way, while being absolutely terrified of the person sitting across from you who just wants to know why you're crying. Being cool is great until your heart feels like a walk-in freezer. Here's where you need to point your telescope for the next few weeks. Listen up for your sun, your moon, your rising, and especially your Venus to see where the revolution is happening. For Aries, it affects your 11th house, the squad. Focus on your community and friendships. Stop trying to lead the pack for 5 minutes and just be one of the weirdos. This is where your shared vision lives. For Taurus, this affects your 10th house, the public glow up. Venus is your ruler, and she's in your career sector. Make your professional life look as unique as you are. Bosses love a rebel right now. Gemini, this affects your 9th house, the mind expansion. Focus on travel or learning. You need a partner who can debate philosophy at 2 a.m. without falling asleep. Adventure is your love language. Cancer, this affects your 8th house, the deep dive. You usually like cozy, but now you need freedom in your intimacy. Trust that your partner won't leave you just because you gave them the long leash on shared resources. Leo, this affects your 7th house, the mirror. This is hitting your partnership zone. Stop looking for a fan and start looking for an equal. A little detachment from your own ego goes a long way in love. Virgo, this affects your 6th house, the routine revolution. Focus on your health and work. Stop trying to make your schedule perfect and start making it functional for a human being. Love the way you serve. Libra, this affects your 5th house, the creative spark. Romance and play are your focus. Date someone who feels like an adventure, not a checklist. Your inner child wants to wear something avant-garde. Scorpio, this affects your 4th house, the home base. Your roots are getting hit. Redecorate your house in a way that will confuse your parents. Freedom starts at home with your chosen family. Sagittarius, this affects your 3rd house, the group chat. Your communication is on fire. Focus on sharing your wild ideas. You're looking for a mental soulmate to text 24/7, not a roommate. Capricorn, this affects your 2nd house, the value shift. Focus on your finances and self-worth. You're realizing that your time and your freedom are more valuable than any traditional security. Aquarius, this affects your 1st house, the main character. Venus is in your house, baby. You are the it girl or guy of the zodiac right now. Own your weirdness. Everyone else is just catching up to your vibe. And Pisces, this affects your 12th house, the soul retreat. Focus on your subconscious. You're learning to love yourself in the quiet, hidden moments. It's okay to be unavailable while you recharge your magic. Love isn't a cage, it's a launchpad. Venus is in Aquarius, which means we're trading traditional standard for sacred autonomy. Give your heart some room to breathe and your weirdness some room to shine.